पेट्रोल के दाम कम हुए कि नहीं हुए, आपका फायदा हुआ कि नहीं हुआ, अगर मोदी का नसीब।
First, I would like to thank Mr. Narendra Modi. Only after the rise of the fuel prices, my curiosity of knowing the mileage that my bike is returning has increased, and this video is the result of that mileage test. Let's begin.
Hello there guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Hello there guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. We are going to check the mileage of SUZUKI Gixxer SF250. Let me show you this. Yeah, it is blinking now. Yeah, the fuel, I think it is almost empty. Maybe there is like around 2 liters, I guess. That's it. Yeah, there's some fuel. Maybe that's around 2 liters. Let's see how much of fuel it will be gulping up.
So we are on the way to get the bike's tank filled at a club HP center. That is because these are run and maintained by the HPCL itself, not by any dealers or nothing. There are like 2 or 3 bumps in Vizag on the whole where they are run directly by the HPCL instead of the dealers. So the quality of the petrol is good and the measurement is also exact, because at a few Bharat Petroleum stations and IOCL stations I have noticed that they mislead you by entering the wrong amount, saying that they have not heard you properly. I have been duped once for a very small amount, actually only of 40 rupees, but still. Once you know that they are doing some mischievous things like this, you wouldn't be going to that petrol bunk again. So I prefer going to the this petrol pumps maintained by the official bodies instead of the dealerships. And normal petrol does the job. I don't really need power petrol because the bike's performance is really good even with the normal petrol. So I'm just getting it filled with the normal petrol. And also I've been using this app called Drivo, where I register all my spendings on the fuel. Till date I have spent around 6,241 rupees for the fuel. On an average per kilometer I have spent around 3 rupees 70 paise. Whenever I am getting a tank full, I really get tensed, because there was one time when auto cutoff didn't work and a lot of fuel went into vein. I made a video on that, just go through that is mentioned in the I section. So make sure that the auto cutoff is working whenever you're getting a full tank. Back to the topic. So if possible, you guys also make a note of all your spendings on the fuel, so that you will be knowing the expenses and the maintenance of your bike. So guys, it was total of 9.75 liters of fuel. So I think around 2.25 liters is left in the tank. So yeah, we guessed it right, and around 1041 rupees is the amount. And let me show you till how much the petrol was filled in the tank. You can see it is literally full. Yeah, I'm able to touch this. Yeah, so we will be checking the mileage now. We will be doing a full tank to full tank method now. So let's start. Yeah, and let me show you this. This is the most happiest thing for a person. All these bars shining with the glory. Good, let's go now. So guys, today we are going to do the mileage test under controlled conditions. Okay, so now what does controlled conditions mean? I will not be crossing 6000 or 6500 RPM at all. That is because to get to check the mileage that this bike returns when you drive it under controlled manner. But that is not what actually happens usually. You rev the bike to the max to get the thrill of riding, but not today. This is a mileage test. Have a look at the beautiful Vizag beach. The roads near the beach are really good, and it's a pleasure to ride on the beach roads or travel by the beach side during the mornings or the evenings. There are some beautiful buildings by the beach side too, and there's amazing view on the left, so it's a pleasure to ride. By the way, did you guys notice the red color switch, which is similar to the kill switch? It is for turning on or turning off the hazard lights. I'll be also uploading the video soon on the installation of the hazard lights on Suzuki Gixxer SF250. So just stay tuned and please subscribe. The bike is in second gear now and it is pulling with no problem at all. You can make the bike run on an uphill at second gear, and the bike has some useful amount of torque, which is an added advantage for this bike.
So guys, this is Ross Hills.
This is a church and there's a temple nearby and there's also a mosque nearby. So just have a look here. The place is really beautiful and you can actually see many boats and a few container ships too. I actually made a detailed video on this place and also took a few shots, so just stay tuned. If you have not already subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe. I'll be uploading the video on this location like really soon, so just stay tuned. To get notified every time I upload a new video, turn on the notification. After spending some time at the church and the beautiful location, we took some shots of the bike and the location and started again. Whenever I find empty roads and beautiful sky, I can't resist myself from taking some beautiful shots of the bike. And likewise, it is really impossible for a person to ride the bike under 6000 or 7000 rpm when you find an empty stretch. That is because the bike gives you all the power that it has got at the twist of the throttle, and the engine doesn't even strain. The bike achieves triple digit speeds really quick, and it is really good. That is because as most of the people compare this bike with R15V3 only because of the price point. You just add like 15,000 to your budget and you get Gixxer SF250, which achieves triple digit speeds in way lesser time than R15V3 does, and the power is just a throttle away. That's it. So I like the bike a lot. The best part about the bike is the bike feels planted at higher speeds. It is really an amazing job from the Suzuki team. Nevertheless, I didn't cross around 86 kilometers per hour that day. That is because I was doing the mileage test. You can achieve good speeds like really quick. The best part is the bike achieves good speeds even without straining the engine. I have not crossed 6500 rpm, but still I have achieved around 80 kilometers per hour speed, and you can cruise at 80 kilometers per hour speed all the day. The bike doesn't even strain, and it gives you some good power across the rev band, which is really amazing for a bike at this price point. Next, riding through some narrow lanes, which is similar to traveling in the city at bumper to bumper traffic in peak hours. This way for around 1.5 or 2 kilometers. It took me almost 10 minutes, I guess. A Swift Dzire was traveling ahead of us. The oncoming traffic had to clear the way for the Swift Dzire. As this is a narrow lane, the adjustment of the vehicles took a lot of time. They had to move this way, that way. An auto guy had to reverse around 200 meters all the way to just let the Swift Dzire move. Even though the bike looks bulky, it is really easy to handle the bike in narrow lanes and bumper to bumper traffic. The flexibility of bike is good, and you don't feel the the bulkiness of the bike while riding. And the bike only weighs like around 160 or 170 kgs. So the bike is a good 30 kilos lesser than a Royal Enfield. If you are riding a Royal Enfield in the city, then riding a bike like this is definitely a piece of cake for you. But wait, I almost forgot to tell you. Be careful with those wide ass rear view mirrors. You can just hit anyone in front of you with those mirrors. Just be careful. Back on to the beautiful beach road. The beach road in the evenings is really good. All the lights, the smell of the sea, and everything about the beach is really good. Once you find a good place near the beach and settle in, there's no going back. You'll be just visiting the place again and again.
We are at the petrol bunk now. As you have seen, the odometer is displaying 1671 kilometers. We have got the tank full at 1648. Let's see how much of petrol the bike has consumed. So guys, just now got the fuel filled, and as you have seen, only 60 rupees of fuel was sufficient to fill the tank. Let me show you. Yeah, see this, I filled it to the same exact mark that I have got this filled.
So the bike has consumed only 0.57 liters of fuel for around 23 kilometers, which is really good because it is a 250cc bike. And there's a catch here. I have not crossed 6500 rpm at all, and even if you try this, I think you will be also achieving good mileage. So now, as the bike has consumed 0.57 liters of petrol for 23 kilometers, if we make that equivalent to 1 liter, the mileage it is giving is 40 kilometers per liter when ridden under 6000 rpm, which is really amazing for a 250cc engine.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
Why would one be even using the tractor bot for farm purposes? Just for the farming in the backyard? Like seriously, dude? So guys, this time I'll be doing the mileage test the way it should be, because you generally don't ride a bike like this that way. So I'll be riding the bike as it should be ridden and will do a mileage test. As you have seen, the odometer stands at 1671 now, and I'll be getting the tank filled only when there will be less than 2 liters or around 2 liters of fuel. So just stay tuned for a proper mileage test and many more updates on the SUZUKI Gixxer SF250. I'll be also uploading a video on the installation of the hazard flasher and many more interesting videos coming on the way. Just stay tuned.